were able to settle our obligations because the government came through and paid that 4 million deficit and that we had. That was, affecting the supply chain, in that way. But you also know that that 4 million deficit was accumulated because we prioritized patient care over making profit. So we continue to provide free service for the patients during COVID when the sponsorship that we're getting was not coming through. But then, so afterwards, although the sponsors made good the amount, because we changed into foreign exchange to buy the consumables, the foreign exchange losses was what caused the 4 million deficit. But then that has been rectified. We won't receive that. That's how can we be able to open the dialysis service again. So we want to apologize for the inconvenience that was caused. They are procuring 30 new dialysis machines for Korle-Bu. And what this and the good thing about these machines is that they use the open system. The ones that we've been using originally in Korle-Bu are the closed system. So it means you can get the consumables from only one source. And so when there's a problem with that supply chain, then you have a bit of a problem. And unfortunately, they were the best brand at the top of the range. And so our patients also testified the fact that this is those are, when they go on the machine, the effect is very significantly far better than what they get elsewhere. And so that's why we're using them. But then there are now other equally good brands available which use the open system. And so fortunately, these new machines that are going to be brought in use the open system. And so that will now give us more degrees of freedom in terms of where we can procure the supplies from. It means that we also get more competitive prices, and then it will also reduce the waiting time for our patients, because you can imagine that we have 10 machines, we have more than 230, we have between 230 to 300 patients coming in for dialysis services, and each person will go on the machine for about 4 hours. So you can imagine, the kind of queue and the kind of backlog that results in that. So these machines will immediately augment our capacity tremendously, and will also enable us to reduce the queues and make it more convenient for our patients. And then the other thing also is that it means that access to emergency dialysis also immediately increases, because if a patient is rushing in an emergency, it means there's a machine available immediately to put them on.